this week's portion, Savo, the Torah reveals to us a glimpse of how to develop a relationship with God, and reveals to it what is truly important in that relationship. The Torah goes through, in this week's portion, a series called the Tochacha, the warnings, the admonitions, where God tells us that if you don't follow my ways, then this is going to happen, and this is going to happen, and this is going to happen, and you will be expelled from the land of Israel, and all of that happened. After going through the whole list, the Torah says, all this occurred. Tachas asher lo avadita es Hashem Elokecha b'simcha, because you didn't serve Hashem your God with joy. Kicked out of the land of Israel. All of the predictions and all of the events that happened in all of our history that were so difficult and challenging, because you didn't serve Hashem with happiness, you didn't smile. What does it mean? What is the Torah telling us? Look at the words. You didn't serve God with happiness. It doesn't say you didn't go around smiling all day. You weren't always in a great mood. That's not what the Torah is saying. The Torah is saying you didn't serve God with happiness. Rabbeinu Becker explains that with every mitzvah, there's a part of the mitzvah is observing the mitzvah properly with all its details, and there's another part of the mitzvah, a powerful part of the mitzvah, is performing that service with happiness. And if one does everything possible to perform the mitzvah, he follows all the details scrupulously, but he's not happy. He's missing the boat. He's missing the essence of serving God. What the Torah is telling us is that in serving God, what God is looking for from us is an emotional relationship. Can you imagine in a family between a husband and wife? Yeah, you do everything right. You do everything you're supposed to do, but you're just not happy. Or, parents or children or siblings, take out happiness, and there's no connection. There's no bond. There's no love. So the Torah is warning us, directing us, prodding us, teaching us to ask ourselves the following question: what is my emotional connection to God? And here we are during these weeks before, these days and weeks before Rosh Hashanah, where we're called upon to pray, to connect to God. This is the time to really kindle our emotions. Le'ahava es Hashem Elokecha. Just like Hashem loves us. In the Shema, right before the Shema, we say the blessing, Habocher v'yamo Yisrael v'ava. God chooses the Jewish people with love. Right in the beginning of the Shema, we say the first words, Ve'ahavta es Hashem Elokecha. Love Hashem your God. This is a question we need to ask ourselves. What is my emotional relationship with God? And to up the simcha, to up the happiness, and to strive as much as we can to be the best servants we can, and to be the happiest servants of God that we can be. Wishing you a beautiful Shabbos and a very, very fruitful month of Elul as we come closer and closer to the holiest time of the year.